Imagine Paul Blart's mall cop, except he was good at his job and an hentai protagonist. What's up guys, Food and Art Lover 47 here, and welcome to Watching for the Plot. What I essentially do is troll through the catacombs of the darkest parts of the internet to find animated erotic videos and then criticize them on the internet because no one else wants to hear me talk about it in the real world. But if you do, subscribe for more. There is a 3-episode hentai called Keibiin that follows a twisted, sadistic mall cop named Kosuke. Despite this hentai being about an hour long in content, I think I watched this in about like 15 minutes. The ending is a semi-plot twist of betrayal and character development, and everything in between is, well, let's just say if Ryuji's son was born, Kosuke would be him. Oh, and before we get to that, thank you guys for 47 subscribers. I never thought I would make it this far. I was projecting 50 subs in about 6 months and 100 in about a year, so seeing how we got this gap that close already is amazing. Anyway, let's ruin that good mood by talking about an evil mall cop. Episode 1. So right off the bat, this hentai is telling us what we are strapping ourselves in for. The first 2 minutes is our main character Kosuke having sex in this little mall cop cubicle, and then we flash to the next day. Yes, this man is pulling a light Yagami and taking intense notes on people. So what he's looking for, right, with these notes, is looking for kleptomaniacs. And his whole thing is catching them and then blackmailing them, and then it's a hentai, you feeling the rest. See how similar this is to Ryuji? I mean, guys, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for like 2 milliseconds here. You know what this is like? This is like Death Note in this specific aspect. The amount of theft that is going on in the mall has drastically decreased because he immediately catches them. I mean, yeah, he violates them, and yeah, you know, he should be in jail because he's a criminal. But hey, at least theft is down. While he was prospecting and looking for his next victim, his manager pops in and interrupts him. And why does she look like Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh? What is that hairstyle? Anyway, Joey's mom is playing dumb and just has sex with him, and after that, Kosuke starts hunting. He's on the prowl. And his first 2 targets are Sakiko and Ai. They're a lesbian couple, and Sakiko is trying to get Ai to steal just like her. So after they have sex in a public mall bathroom for some odd reason, we go to them running a play, where Sakiko is just in the back reading the magazine, act like nothing's happening, and Ai is stealing. So essentially, they're acting like they don't know each other at all. I mean, if you see someone stealing in real life, are you gonna sit next to them and read a magazine? No, it's the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life. So since she's so green, this is like one of her first time stealing. She's like looking around everywhere, this, that, and the third, making it really obvious that she's stealing. So Kosuke immediately clocked her ass, pulled up and said, "Hey honey, maybe you shouldn't do this," and lets them go home. Now, for what I mentioned earlier, the obvious question is, why would he do this? Well, his thing is, he has another thing, it's too many things, is that he loves playing the long con. He likes thinking that they had a choice in the first place. Yeah, this man's vile. So after that failed attempt, Sakiko drops Ai off, and basically she needs that rush. Like I said before, she's a kleptomaniac. And she's not a smart one because she goes back to the same mall that her partner was almost caught in, and what do you think happens to her? So of course she gets caught. And Kosuke tells her that she can either face 11 years in jail or 11 minutes with him. Bad joke, I know. She chooses the minutes, and after that session, he uses her to string along Ai, and boom, she gets captured, and then it ends of a threesome, and we'll go to episode 2. Now, the one obvious question I have is, if she is such a junkie to the point that she has to steal daily, then why not go somewhere where you won't get caught? I mean, that makes sense, right? Episode 2. Amasato is a nurse. No night shift. And she has sex with a married man. Now, why is that important? Well, let's find out. After she finds out the doctor she was having sex with is married, she meets Tsukiko, her sister, and they catch up on some family issues.
おかえり、お姉ちゃん。
月子、どうしたの？
帰りが遅いから、ちょっと心配になって。
健太は？
お姉ちゃんがゲーム機買ってきてくれるからって頑張って起きてたんだけどね。
そう、健太に謝らないとね。病院。
Ryuji Jr. here is now reminiscing on his previous conquest, and while he was doing this, Sakiko appears to be stealing something, but she's still as green as that shirt she's wearing. Okay. So why wasn't she looking that way? How did she not hear him running? Why didn't he see her? What in the hell is that cockroach hairstyle? So many things wrong with this scene, so let's move on. Well, it looks like the manager is no longer playing dumb and decided to catch one of Kosuke's victims before he does, because he thinks the manager doesn't know what he does to keep theft so low. While Tsukiko is talking to the manager, Ryuji Jr. finds out something extremely interesting. So apparently Amasato and Tsukiko are sisters, where Tsukiko literally got caught. Guess what Amasato does? Yep, she goes back to the same exact mall that Tsukiko got caught. And I'm 100% sure that she told Amasato about this, because how would you not tell your sister that you got busted in the mall like yesterday for stealing if you both like to steal? Hey, it's me. I just realized something. So what I just said there was wrong. Apparently, Amasato, the homewrecker, didn't do any stealing at all. She wasn't any part of that whatsoever. However, Tsukiko did. And Amasato was there to talk about Tsukiko. And Kosuke's whole thing is that, oh, I'm gonna tell the police on Tsukiko if you don't make it. And that's that. Alright, back to the video. Now, do you remember when Kosuke ran into the girl who didn't really have a name? Well, she didn't learn her lesson from that close call, because apparently she's a kleptomaniac too. What is wrong with women in the universe? Why are they all evil? What is going on here? So after Kosuke violated Amasato, he's on a streak. He's feeling himself. So he immediately ran into the unnamed girl and then decided to, up the stakes and have sex on an elevator that has a glass wall. And then since it was the dead of night, he thought he was safe. He thought he had it all in the clear, but no. There was a witness, and that witness was named Shizanu. Now, why is she important? Let's find out in episode 3. You know how I said Joey's mom was playing dumb and acting like she didn't know what was happening? Well, there's a reason for that. But before we get there, let me ask you a question. Who is this? Amasato? Nope. Roachhead? Nope. If not, who in God's name is this? I am so confused because this happens.
戻るとするかな。あいつ、さっきの。
And that's insinuating that he had met her before. Am I just unable to tell anime chicks apart at this point? I am having an existential crisis trying to find out what is happening right now. That clone was running away because a client of hers kind of went schizo, put out a speculum and wanted to operate and pull a Ryuji on her. Oh, and her name is Chiyo, by the way. I just found out her name was Chiyo. So Chiyo gets saved by Kosuke, and then they talk to each other like it's the first time meeting.
ありがとう、警備員さん。
しかし、ストーカーってのも始末悪いよな。
参ったな。今まであんなのいなかったのに。
あいつ、まさか、あんたの彼氏じゃないだろう。年かなり離れてるみてえだし。
I don't know if it's me, but if some violated me and is still free, I wouldn't want to freely talk to him. So Chiyo must not be the chick from episode 2. But again, no, let's put that away. I'm gonna assume she is, because if I keep thinking about it, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Anyway, let's get over this. So the witness from our last episode, Shizanu, is snooping around Joey's mom's office and spots some upper echelon jewelry that piques her interest. And well, it seems that she was correct to be suspicious.
カリブのきらめき。芹沢はこんなものまで。
Now finally, the end is near, folks. So Joey's mom has Shizanu tied up and is torturing her for some reason. I mean, she doesn't need any information out of her, I guess, to quiet her down. Kosuke walks in and says, yo, what's going on, bro? The manager says, nothing, but I sure hope you're not going to snitch because I have your tapes. Again, this is interesting because at first, Kosuke shrugs it off like it's nothing, but in all actuality, Joey's mom has more leverage on him than she ever had before. If I had such incriminating evidence anywhere, I wouldn't casually keep it in an unlocked desk. That's just common sense. So Joey's mom leaves with the upper hand and tells Kosuke to take care of her. And obviously, he does. And then after that, he decides to help her out. Which, again, I don't... So they try to sneak out. But unfortunately for them, this happens.
正面からは出られねえからな。
まさか二宮君が裏切るとはね。
I don't know how she teleported behind them, but she did.
ますます生かしてはおけないのよ。
あんたはなんだってこんな真似をしたんだ。
Wait, Kosuke, do you know what you did just 2 minutes ago? Where is this morality coming from? Anyway, they have a little tiny fight scene, the cops pull up, arrest her, and then this final scene happens.
終わったか。
ねえ、あの人何だったの？
ナイフ持って暴れ回った危ねえ女だよ。
二宮さんですね。
さすがだぜお嬢さ
ん。どういうこと？どうして警備員さんが？
また会おうぜ。
again, I don't know why Chio and him are talking like they never met before. Like this was their first time meeting in this episode. I'm just gonna, again, I can't think about that. That makes no goddamn sense. But with this scene, how this scene is alluding, I sure hope Paul Blart's son goes to jail. I don't know, but what I do know is that this is a decent transition from Night Shift Nurses, because it's not as insane, but it still involves the blackmail and taking advantage of the power dynamics. The more videos I watch, the less faith I have in humanity overall. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I don't have an outro, but if I did, it wouldn't matter because no one else makes it this far in the video. Good night.